Welcome to the Silly Kitchen. Guys, this is going to be a little bit of a different episode because it's a lead up to a bigger project that John and I are working on together. So, welcome John from 5 Chicks and a Farmer to the show. John?
Thank you. Hi everybody.
I like when everybody says hi to the show.
Yeah.
John, who are you and what do you do?
I am a farmer. We raise pasture-raised chicken and turkey, pork and beef.
Ooh, all the animals.
All the animals.
I love that. I love that. And what does pasture raised mean?
It just means the animals are raised out on grass, on pasture, during the pasture season. They're fed grain as well, the chickens and turkeys and pigs.
Yeah.
But they get the grass, the nutrients from the grass, the fresh air.
So they get to hang out. They get to hang out, all the animals, and move around and eat good food and eat from the ground.
Yeah, they have a pretty good life. Low stress, fresh air, like I said.
I love that, low stress and fresh air. I wish that was my life.
Yeah.
Except, the other part that happens after.
Yeah, they have one bad day.
They have one bad day. I've actually been to your farm, so I have seen exactly what you're talking about, and it is such a really nice environment. And where are you located for the people that are watching?
Yeah, so we're outside of New Hamburg, like halfway between Waterloo and Stratford.
Yeah, so for those of you guys who are watching from all over the place, Kitchener-Waterloo is in Ontario, in Canada, and New Hamburg is just a little bit outside of where we are here. So what we're actually working on is a kind of a multi-episode project, because at 5 Chicks and a Farmer, you can purchase all sorts of different cuts of meat from the chicken, the turkey, the beef, and the pork.
Yeah.
Right, the pigs and the cows. Got it.
Yeah.
I love that you can call it by the animal, but you can call it by the meat as well.
Yeah, except, if it's chicken, then it's chicken and chicken.
Right, and turkey,
yeah,
but then you say cow and beef.
Yeah.
They just like to mess with my head and make me stumble over my words, I think. All right, well, I'm very excited that you're here. I absolutely love the stuff that you put out, because something that I'm very particular about is where I source my meats from. I learned a lot about the different ways that animals are factory kind of raised and treated, and I wasn't really happy with ingesting that. So I really took time to educate myself on the different farmers that live in my area, and I love supporting people like you. I see how hard you guys work, and it translates into the flavor of what you eat. Like, this is not the same as buying some chicken at wherever for some cheap discounted price. It really does make a difference when they live outside and they get the right diet.
Well, that's what we've learned, and that's why I mentioned they have the fresh air and access and outdoors, because it really does make a difference how they're raised in terms of the quality of the meat and the flavor, and
I love that. Okay, so now that we know a little bit about John and where his farm is, I will link all the information in the description as well, so you can go to their website, check out kind of some pictures from the farm, and look at kind of what you can buy from your farm. And that's kind of why we're here. So we have a 30-pound variety bulk box that we're gonna do an unboxing of, because you do sell to consumer.
Yeah, so we sell to some restaurants, and we also sell to households. So for the households, or for anybody, you can buy any individual cut or a piece, like chicken pieces, or
so if I want chicken breast or chicken thighs or something, I can buy that from you.
Yeah, you can buy individual cuts, no problem. But what we try to promote with people is, to make it more convenient, is to buy in bulk for, like, say, a monthly supply for a family.
Yeah.
And that what we try to promote is the 30-pound bulk variety box.
Yeah,
so
which we have right here. We're going to open it.
You get a bit of everything that way, and then you don't need a huge freezer to stock it with a year's worth of beef and pork and chicken.
Yeah.
Or you get a little bit every month, or every 3 weeks, or every 6 weeks, or
depending on the size of your family, how much you eat, how much you cook. It could last you a month. It could last you maybe into the next fifth week or so, depending kind of how your life is. And that's what we're going to be doing over a series of episodes. Is I'm going to take every piece that's in here and make a meal with it, or maybe 2 pieces, or depending what's in here. So people who would like to buy, and I mean, really, you say 30 pounds and you think, oh my God, why do I need 30 pounds of meat? Well, just think about it. Instead of going to the grocery store or going every week to buy something, you get farmer product, you get it in bulk, it goes in your freezer, it's fine for a month, 2 months, however long. Like, what's the lifetime on something like this in the freezer?
Oh, depending what it is, pork a little bit less, but chicken and beef is good up to like 6 months to a year, no problem.
I mean, don't leave it in there for 6 months, but
yeah.
I mean, if you haven't used it, it's going to be okay for a few months.
Yeah.
So this is really exciting. Let's open this box and kind of see what we do, because this is a variety box. Now, if I want to buy it, I can choose what goes in there, or I can say, John, I don't want to choose. I love all your stuff. Just give me what you think I want.
Yeah. So we have a point system. Each item is assigned a number of points, and then when you pick what's going in the box, you get to pick 50 points for a 30-pound box. So you can either pick that or just tell us to pick it, and we'll
Perfect. Yeah, if you're particular, if you know that your family really likes this or really likes that, you can kind of stock up on a little bit more of this, a little bit less than this.
You can get all bacon if you want, or you can get all
30 pounds of bacon.
Yeah.
I don't recommend that for a good healthy diet. Maybe just like a little bit of bacon.
Variety is the spice of life.
Variety is the spice of life. And if you're like me, I'm very indecisive, so I would actually probably say to you, John, I like it all. Can you just give me 30 pounds of whatever?
What I think people like, what we really like at home, is having a variety of stuff in the freezer. So if you're like, okay,
well, I would hope that at home you have all of this stuff.
So then that way, it's if you're planning the meals for the week, you can say, okay, what do we have? And okay, we'll have chicken breasts tonight and sausage tomorrow night.
Exactly. And that way, like, you can change it up. You're not buying, all chicken breasts in bulk or something, and then you're tired of chicken by Friday.
Yeah. Well, that's the nice part about having the variety is you have a bit of everything.
Oh, yeah. Okay, well, I'm going in and I want to see what's in here. So, my handy dandy little scissors. All right, so guys, unboxing a big box of meat. I love this. So let's start. So this, you and I kind of chose this box together a bit.
Yeah.
So we're gonna start with sausages.
That there is turkey sausage.
Turkey sausage from pasture-raised turkeys.
Yeah. So most of the stuff is vacuum packed, other than the roasts.
Right.
Generally. So that helps with
that helps it keep in the freezer, right?
Helps keep it fresh.
Okay. I was gonna try to guess different cuts of meat, but they're nicely labeled for you, so you don't even have to worry about it. I love that. Okay, so we have a sirloin tip roast as well. So that sounds like a good Sunday dinner right there, a nice roast.
That's your pot.
All right, you take one out because my hands are cold already.
All right. We've got a whole chicken.
Oh, that's awesome.
A couple whole chickens.
So. A couple whole chickens, so that's perfect.
Yeah, you can cook them whole, you can cut them up.
Yeah, what I love about that is if you do cook them whole, you're cooking it once, and then you can have leftovers.
Yeah, well, that's for sure. Yeah, the other benefit of a whole chicken as opposed to pieces is you get the bones after for making your stock.
Soup. You guys know I love soup. I make tons of soup, so I have a feeling a recipe out of this will become soup.
There you go.
All right, and chicken is a really nice lean protein too, so I really like that as well. And speaking of lean protein, we've got boneless, skinless. That is so healthy. There's so many things you can do with chicken breasts.
Yeah, it's
I
so
love
easy
this.
to use too, right?
And these are big.
Yeah.
I mean, I like big breasts. How about you? I was asking the audience, don't answer. I'm just gonna put these over here because I'm gonna make a nice little pile so you guys can see everything that we get in this box.
A couple packs. Yeah, they're about 2 pounds a package.
Those are large. Like I feel like that if I cooked that for 2 people, I would have leftovers to make like a wrap or a sandwich afterwards. I love that. Sure. I love that.
Those on the chicken too. So we got thighs here too.
Oh, thighs. Now you guys know I love chicken thighs too. You've seen me use them in a recipe before. They have so much flavor.
Yeah, that's
people get scared, I think, of different cuts of chicken. Everyone's so used to boneless, skinless chicken, which is lovely. It's easy, but thighs have so much flavor.
Chickens do have bones, yeah.
They do, and skin. Okay, should we do another? I see a little bit more chicken. Should we finish with chicken?
Here's
now, what the heck is this, John?
That is a chicken carcass. So that's the bones left after when we have our chickens cut up to make the boneless breasts and thighs and stuff. This is,
well, and you know what? This is a really great example of using the whole animal and not wasting anything. So chicken carcasses still have a little bit of meat on them. Yeah. They've got all those bones that flavor comes out of if you make a stock.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
So you can get these in packages of 2, or you can get them in bulk too. And
if you're a soup maker, guys, make your own stock. This stuff is really good.
It makes really nice stock. So.
Awesome.
Now we're moving into turkey.
Turkey!
So
ground turkey.
Ground turkey, yeah.
Guys, I'm doing good. Even the stuff that's not labeled, I know what it is.
Now we're into pork.
Ooh, pork.
Or actually, sorry, here's another roast.
Is there another roast?
Beef roast.
Ooh.
Cross rib roast, so you'd know more, but
Man,
that's more
30 pounds is looking good here right now. I love that there's so much to choose from.
This is a bit of a variety. There's a bit more than 30 pounds in here just to make sure we had everything.
Guys, I got a little extra. Okay, so another roast.
So
that's awesome.
That's like a slow cooker roast. I think you would know more, but that'd be like,
yeah, there's different cuts of beef are gonna need a little bit lower, slower times to cook. So this would probably be a really good slow cooker, pressure cooker type recipe as well, just to make sure that meat gets nice and tender and has time to cook out.
Yes, very good.
How are we looking over here? I want to make sure it's all pretty.
And we got some ground beef. Very versatile.
That looks like it would store so easy in the freezer.
Yeah.
It's so compact.
Yeah, it fits in real nice, stacks together.
I think there's a million recipes we can make with ground beef, so I'm gonna get all fancy with that one and see what I can figure out.
Alrighty.
More sausage.
Pork breakfast sausage.
Oh, guys, who doesn't love breakfast?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite meals. So.
Breakfast is one of your. Do you ever eat breakfast for lunch or dinner?
Once in a while.
Once in a while.
Eggs for lunch or something.
A lot of people love breakfast for dinner, and I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, the odd time.
I'm indifferent about it.
It is one of my favorites.
Oh, I'm loving all the sauce. Okay, let me guess. This is a pork sausage.
Yep.
Now that one is a different color, so is it different flavors?
No, it's the same stuff. Just a little difference in the.
It's just where which pig it might have come from.
Yeah, probably.
Okay, cool. And is this flavored sausage? I see a little bit of like pepper in it.
Yeah, it's salt and pepper and garlic is all that goes in here.
Easy.
Natural casings, so there's nothing to worry about for gluten or anything like that.
Oh, perfect. My gluten-free people are gonna love that.
Yeah, we don't officially call it gluten-free because it's not a gluten-free facility, but
right, because it's manufactured.
Yeah.
Got it. So we can't say gluten-free, but gluten okay.
Gluten okay.
You're allowed to like throw
thumbs up.
stuff in my kitchen. It's okay.
Right.
All right, there's two big. Do you guys see I keep going on my toes because we're getting to the bottom of the box? I love unboxing. This is fun.
It's like Christmas.
Oh, pork. It's meat Christmas. I love this. All right, guys. Pork shoulder. Now, I think a lot of people would know what to do with this, but in case you don't, I will show you in a recipe, but I'm not giving it away yet because I already know what I'm doing with this.
All right.
It's one of my favorite like Sunday meals.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, you get to take the big one out.
Finale here.
Whoa!
Smoked ham.
Oh, I didn't even know I was getting a smoked ham. That's so
There you
exciting.
go. Yeah, that's your crock pot again, probably, or you cook it in the oven.
Yeah, well, now my brain is like hamster wheeling like crazy after seeing all of this because I'm like, I know what to do with this, I know what to do with this. And now I'm getting a little more creative in my head.
Your Christmas ham, Easter ham, whatever. It's.
I love pork.
it has a bone in it too. It cooks really nice.
I find actually there's a big difference between a ham that has a bone in it and non. I find the flavors are just so juicy and rich with the bone.
Yeah, you get that for sure with even the chicken and that, like when it's
yeah.
at the bone. Like, I don't know.
It makes sense.
It cooks slower or something, or
I don't. You know, I'll have to Google and I'll let you guys know. But I just know anytime I've ever had a ham with a bone in it, it is delicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna definitely make a delicious ham.
I guess the marrow and that out of the bone.
Something about it.
Too, yeah.
Okay, that's it. All done. Now we're gonna put me in the box.
All right.
Okay, I love this. This is 30 pounds of a variety box, all from 5 Chicks and a Farmer, and I'm gonna cook all of this over the next few weeks and make all different recipes to just show you how easy it is to go through this. In case you feel like it looks overwhelming, it's not. There's so many things you can do. You can combine different products here and make full meals. Even if you're just planning for your family of 3, 4, or 5, there's so much you can do with this. And the other thing that I love about it is it's local, it's pasture raised, I know what's happening to these animals, where it's coming from, and it just makes me feel all good inside.
It's also highly nutritious. Nice. Higher in the healthy fats and the vitamins than your typical meat.
And some of us are are more conscious about that, and we do research and make sure that we get the better meats. But even if it's not something that you're reading about or really like thinking too much about, guys, the flavor of this stuff is so much better than the meats that I used to eat back in the day. You really, if you just want to taste the difference, you will taste the difference in this stuff. I am so happy that we are doing this collaboration. I'm excited because not only do I get to work with this beautiful product, but I get to challenge myself to create all different meals out of different cuts of meat, and it's going to be a bit of an educational process for me too.
Yeah, well, it gives you a variety, right? So.
I love this variety bulk pack. We said variety on the show a million times, I think, and I love it because it makes your meals different all the time. You don't have to eat the same stuff every day. You can get creative in the kitchen, and it can be easy. So now you've seen what a 30-pound variety bulk box does look like from 5 Chicks and a Farmer. Again, guys, it's customizable, or you can be undecisive, like indecisive. I'm really good at words. You can be indecisive like me and just get John to pick the variety of meats that you get as well. Don't be overwhelmed with this. Follow along with the Silly Kitchen and 5 Chicks and a Farmer as we go through all of the recipes with the products that we have. Again, guys, I'm gonna link them in the description below, and I'll be all over social media with this as well. So I hope you follow along, and I hope that you guys consider trying some of this wonderful product. We'll see you soon.
See you again.